Hello, my friends. Hello. Okay. Today, we're going to play some Warzone, and I'm going to try to work on the audio, syncing up the audio and the video. So if you guys can talk to me and let me know when it gets better or worse, I'll try to make a few adjustments on the fly during the stream and see if we can't get this thing clicking for you a little bit better, okay? So just let me know. I can see on my screen that it's out of sync right now, but what are you guys seeing? Are you seeing the out of sync as well? And hi, by the way. Okay, we're at about 1,700 frames per second on my end. So somebody remember that number, and I'll try to always get back here. Sync is fine. Lethal Ted, you know you're my tech master. So when I see Lethal Ted say that's what's up, then I know for sure that's what's up. When Lethal Ted's like, yo, that's not what's up, then I feel sad, and it affects the rest of my day in a negative, not positive way. James, Big Game James. James, and everybody except one person who got their information to us late. All photos are out, so James, yours is headed your way over the pond and all the way down to the United Kingdom. So we send photos everywhere, and here's how the game works. We're playing Battlezone. We're playing Warzone Battle Royale, and we're doing solos Battlezone. And there's 150 players, and if you can pick what place I finish in before I jump out of the plane, then you win an autographed, personalized picture. I'll sign it for you. I'll write whatever you want on there. Something nice, something mean, something funny, whatever you want. All you have to do is take a screenshot of when you take your bet, and if it's before my jump, then you win. No, like when there's 10 people left going, I'm gonna go 7th. That doesn't count. It has to be before I jump out of the airplane. So we're gonna play that today. Well, everyone says it's working, so I'm gonna stick with it. So yeah. So what else? What we're gonna talk about today? Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that and syncing it, because it kind of makes it makes you reset it every time when I do it through Facebook for whatever reason. A glorious Miro Day to you as well. We can even talk some wrestling. A lot of people are talking wrestling right now because of WWE trying to get rid of stars, Roberto. If those are for you, gracias. We can talk some wrestling and talk about Vince McMahon and his new sort of edict as far as no longer being allowed to stream under your character's name anymore. We could talk about that in between matches or while I'm hiding for my life. Dun, da, 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 da. Wait, what am I missing here? Missed it. I missed there we go. Oh, I don't know about ads. I don't know nothing about no ads, people. I'm sorry if you got hit with an ad, though. Oh, the rank? I don't know about rank. Are you talking about my rank? I have no idea what that means. I'm just talking about the frames per second thing. Owning their real names. Yeah, I don't know all the details. I think if you're wrestling under your own name, I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I think if you do it under your name, because like Austin's not going to lose, Xavier Woods isn't going to lose his Twitch channel, and he streams under, I think, Austin Woods. Or something like that. Austin Creed, I think, on Twitch. So he's not losing his. I think if he did Xavier Woods, then yes. But maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm trying to think, because he can't own your name. When I worked there were wrestlers who simply owned their name. Um, I wonder. Oh, someone said I'm going to finish in 1700th place. You sell. I'm just that bad that it could happen. There could be a whole new rank just for me called 1700th place. Yeah, so if Paige's real name is, she has a unique name. It starts with an S, like Saran or something like that. Um, so she should still be able to. Although I will say this, and by the way, I think they should all be allowed to stream. Where Vince is coming from, I think, based on my experience working there, is an old school philosophy where, look, and there's no such thing as kayfabe anymore, right? The business is 90% transparent. But it had to be weird. It has to be weird for an old school promoter, for someone like Miro, Rusev, to come out and be the Bulgarian beast from Bulgaria and have someone talk for him. And the gimmick was like his English wasn't even that strong in the beginning. And then to see him on Twitch be like, yo, what's up from Cleveland? Like, that's got to throw an old school promoter off. I'm not saying he's right. The business is a lot different than it was in the 1980s. Like I said, it's transparent. So that's not as big a deal to the modern audience. But to the old school promoter, I could see that. But my problem with it is this, and this was my problem when I worked there in 2007. If you're going to call somebody an independent contractor, then you don't have exclusivity over them. It's not to wrestle, yes, but you can't prevent them from taking third-party jobs. And here's what's sick. A lot, and I don't know if this is for everyone, because at the higher levels you can negotiate your own deal and get any clause you want in there. But at the lower levels, the promotion stuff that you book, the company takes a cut of. Convention money where they're signing autographs, the company's taking a cut of that like an agent. It's hardcore. So I think as long as they use a different name, they're going to be safe. But bottom line, there should be no, get that off the screen, there should be no independent contractors period in professional wrestling. They should be employees and they should have benefits. Considering the fact that they don't give them any health benefits at all. They're independent contractors, but you can't be hired at WWE if you don't have medical insurance. So they make you pay for that. They make you pay for everything. You just have to be smart enough in your early 20s and to incorporate so you can write everything off. Otherwise, these wrestlers just get hosed. Sorry for deep diving on wrestling, but and again, as far as WWE owning the rights to an original name, that all depends on the level of the superstar. Because every contract, they have a universal contract, but once you have leverage, that contract is dust. Like, you can simply change things. But anyway, I still don't I don't agree with it at all. They should be employees, but they'll sell the company long before they ever give benefits and hire them as full-time employees. And none of the top guys or girls will ever unionize, at least not any of the ones I knew when I was there, because they're just getting paid too much. And remember this, the wrestling business programs you to look out for yourself, to take care of you, to get over, right? So to ask them to suddenly be selfless and think of the whole group and long-term is easy for us to discuss. But it's so difficult when you're in it and you've been programmed to look out for number one. I am number one. That it's really hard to think outside the box. I mean, the dudes like Xavier Woods are few and far between. That dude would do anything for any of his people. Like, he's just that guy. But you and I know in real life, that guy or that girl is just, they barely exist. It's like a unicorn. So that's all the wrestling we're going to talk right now. Maybe I'll get inspired and we'll talk more later. But now it's time to digitally destroy. Hey man, the wrestling business is no joke. It's tough. It's like old school Hollywood. It's such BS, man. Hollywood used to own the actors, right? Like Warner Brothers would own, if this was like the old days, and they made Scooby-Doo back then, they would have owned me, Sarah, Linda, and Matthew, and we would have only been allowed to make movies for Warner Brothers, and we would have only been allowed to do interviews on even a 5 a.m. radio show with permission, explicit permission from Warner Brothers to do that. Eventually, actors were like, this is stupid, man. Like, I should be able to work where I want. And so they unionized, and I don't want to get too deep into a union talk, or I'm gonna start saying stuff that I shouldn't be saying. But yeah, man. So that's why I changed in Hollywood. But I don't know if the wrestlers are gonna ever be able to unionize. I wish they could. But that model no longer exists in Hollywood. There's no more studio owning. There's non-compete clauses, and you can, if you're booked on a TV show, you have to have permission to do others. Like I'm doing Punky Brewster this year. I had to negotiate in my contract, hey, I'm still allowed to stream on my GEGGHEAD channel, and a script that I sold that's been in development for a friggin' year now. I have permission to do that. But even that one, they were like, yo, you can only do 6 episodes of it, and no more. And so, all right, cool. I had to bite it on that one, but to be honest, I wasn't going to be in the whole season anyway. So burn! But yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Like if you're doing a comedy, they don't want you on another comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to be like, if you're on a multicam sitcom where you're cracking jokes, to be like, hey, can I do this hour-long drama in the off season, or can I do this 3-episode arc? And most of the time, I would say they'll let you do it. But again, it depends at the level you're at. I know actors who are like, you know, the 5th or 6th lead on a TV series, say an hour long. They booked a sick movie because they gave a great audition, and the studio was like, no, we ain't gonna let you do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're like, it's gonna interfere with our schedule. We're not gonna move things around for you because you're not the lead, so you don't get to do it. I seen it happen. All right, you guys. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Vasco, welcome to the stream. Lethal and Yacel, let's do this. Jonathan, what's up? I know you said 29. Punky Brewster, it's coming back, baby. Me and Soleil. And Soleil's so cool, you guys. She's like, she was definitely born in the wrong generation. She should have been like hanging with Jack Kerouac back in the day. She's literally like a female Jack Kerouac. If you ever get the chance to see her in an interview or something, she's amazing. I'm pretty sure she's the cure for the coronavirus. I'm gonna talk to her about that. Try to get her to give some blood so she can save the world. That's how much I love that chick. But we already shot the pilot. It got picked up, and we start shooting the show next month in October. So I get to have my weekly COVID test instead of monthly. That'll be fun. And we're going to get it going, y'all. It's going to be on Universal Peacock. They have some wrestling on there as well. And they have Psych from my man Doulet's show, all that good stuff. Please let me pick up the guns that I want. Please let me pick up the gun. I don't even know where we are. Okay. So everybody who's new to the stream, I didn't sing the song because I've been real chatty today. But I almost always go to the firehouse first because I'm Fireman Fred. Shout out to Murdoch from the A-Team back in the day. And I'll sing the song to you next time, or you never know, you might get it this time. You shoot their feet, you die. But I'm also sometimes Pharmaceutical Fred. I'm also sometimes, what are the other ones? Freight Train Fred on Game 3. I'm gonna be, I hope somebody bet last place. What are the other ones, man? We have Pharmaceutical Fred, Freight Train Fred, Fireman Fred. You guys will remember. I don't ever remember. Hey, get back here! Don't you run from me! Don't you run from me! Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. He's going this way. I didn't headshot. Even when he slid, I got a headshot off. Nobody guessed 113. Farmer Fred. There was Farmer Fred. Nobody guessed. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not focused at all today. I'm sorry. This wrestling stuff's got me fired up, man. A lot of those people are my friends. Freight Train Fred? How are you going to laugh at Freight Train Fred? It's a serious nickname. That's a serious name. Let me tell you something. I've never lost a game of Warzone when I land on the train first. And the people in this chat will back me up on that. Come on, people. Back me up on that. That's pretty much the only... That's when they call me first place Fred. Come on now. Wait, did someone have 113? No friggin' way. Amy, are you betting that now or did you have that? If you had that, congratulations. Make sure you send the information right here to GEGGHEAD Facebook, and we'll get you going. Lethal Ted, I don't know how I'm going to do today, man. I'm telling you, my brain is like... For those who don't know, I worked at WWE for a couple years when I quit acting, and I have a lot of love for the business, and I have a lot of love for Vince personally. Like, I've seen him be awesome, and I've seen him where I'm like, ah, oh, dude, don't do that. Just like every other human I've ever met, by the way. So when I see this stuff and I see decisions that I really disagree with on a philosophical lesson, it just riles me up. Oh, Amy, that's going to happen. I don't know if you play this. Maybe you're way better than me, but it happens. All right. Let's get something in these 20s. Let's get these people. What did you do there? Did you wrestle? No, I didn't wrestle, Amy. I wrote and then sort of developed an acting class for a lot of the young talent. This was in 07, a lot of the talent that's up today. And taught them a lot of the same tricks and techniques that I learned when I went to acting class as a kid. So I started out as a writer. Then I wrote this promo for Undertaker, which he really liked, and he made me his personal writer. And then from there, I spun it off into this Jeff Hardy storyline. And that's where most wrestling fans know me for, and they give me credit for putting the title on Jeff Hardy for the first time. But it wasn't just me. Michael Hayes had been trying to do it, had tried doing it for 15 years. A writer named Krista Joseph had tried for 5 years. And the three of us together just kind of rode the momentum I was having. I wrapped what I thought would be a cool story around their idea, being that Jeff Hardy doesn't see the world in black and white. He is the gray area. And that was sort of the heart of all his promos. And don't worry, this is a practice round. You're not losing your bet. And then once we got the belt on him, I had a lot of fun, but the business just started to get too much for me. That travel is real, and I was trying to start a family and all that good stuff, so I had to leave. Yeah, Bunny. I wrote for him for about 6 months. No, that's not true. About 2 months, and then spun off onto Jeff. Undertaker promos were easy for me anyway. Easy for me to write. The Jeff one was a real challenge because the business wasn't behind him, or the company wasn't behind him. He was doing huge business. By the way, that's how I sold the idea. I checked everybody's merchandise numbers, and Jeff's like weird arm sleeves were outselling Hunter's merchandise. And so in the meeting, and Hunter, I think, had the belt or was in the triple threat with Edge, and Edge had the belt. I showed the numbers. I'm like, this guy's selling more merchandise than our top dudes, and we're not going to consider putting a belt on him? And the whole room went mad quiet. And Michael Hayes started like stomping on my foot. He was sitting next to me like, shut up, Freddie, shut up, dude. But I don't shut up. I didn't care if they fired me. I made my money. I was there because I loved it, not because I needed a paycheck. And so I stuck to my guns, and all of a sudden Vince said, He said nobody touches Jeff till Armageddon. And right there, I knew Jeff was going to win the championship. I was like, oh. And then he made everybody leave the room. And he had a conversation with Hunter that I'm sure Hunter didn't dig. And by the way, in retrospect, Hunter was right. He didn't think Jeff was reliable at the time to be a champion. But it was a great way of doing business. And the story suited him becoming champion at the end of it. What is going on? I can't shoot straight today. Sorry, guys. I'm just not... I gotta stop talking. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. I'll trap. I'm not even like looking at where the circle is. I'm just riled up today, man. Watch me get the exact same place I got last time. Okay. We're going to win this Gulag match. I'm telling you that right now. We're winning this Gulag match. We're going back in the zone. And I'll probably still die right away, but next game I'm going to focus. Oh, stop, Kevin. That's too easy. You can't... oh, crap. I'm not even looking. You can't give me commando quotes. I know all of them. Never give me a commando test. I'll always pass the test. Cobra Kai. Alright, we're back in this damn game. This cursed game. Alright, people. You know why we've done so poorly. We haven't respected the digital firefighters out there. And we're going to start right now. Because I'm Fireman Fred. I'm dressed in red. I've played real bad. That's why I'm dead. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Game on. Wait, was this the firehouse that I already went to? It is, isn't it? No! That was great. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? This is the last thing I need right now. Please let me pick the gun up, please. Alright. This isn't good so far. Yes, please. Okay, boys and girls. We're going to make it to the top of this tower without dying right away. So that's a plus. Oh, can someone tell me what it means when that little eyeball is there? Does that mean one player is spectating? Like they're watching the game instead of looking for a new one? If so, that's weird. We do need armor. We need a lot of armor, Patricia Marr. We don't have much. But I want to see where this circle's going to move. And once you come in post-Gulag, you feel like every building's going to be drained. Betsy, stars love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright guys, 72, 71, 71. You guys, last night I played a game. I finished in like 10th or 9th or 11th place. Something. No, it was definitely in the top 10. And when there were only 77 players left, I was climbing a ladder to get to a tower because I don't usually do that on stream because it's really dumb, but I love climbing towers in video games. I loved climbing trees as a kid. From the time it took me from the bottom of the ladder all the way to the top, it was the two like radio towers with the double ladders on the whatchamacallit, by the military base. it went from 77 to 66, like that. I was like, yo, there's death everywhere. And then eventually I jumped off the tower, made this sweet move toward the middle. I was in like I said, 11th or 10th, and then right when I landed, dead. Go. So not a solid strategy. I don't recommend it. Oh yeah, that's why we hate this firehouse. We always get murked right there. Alright, let's get in the 20s at least before we get ourselves in danger. I gotta get y'all a winner this week. I hear footsteps. Do you hear them too? The skull on top, I think that means I have 1 kill. I think they gave me the gulag kill for a kill, which shouldn't technically count, but I'll take the charity kill. I'll take it. Nobody down there. Well, I thought I heard footsteps. Oh, there's a guy right there. He's not trying to be exposed like that, though. Because he's smart and I'm not smart. I'd like to be in that little house right there on that top floor. So I think we'll probably run there next. Alright, 57, 57. We're going to get there, y'all. We're going to get in the 20s. We're going to make some moves. Sutter, I've gotten 20th before. But you got to believe. See, Sutter, this is the problem with the world. There's no faith. We're faithless. We got to have faith. You got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Ah. It's when you know you rock, when you throw a ah on the end of your verse. The footsteps is Amazon delivering a package. Alright, about to be top 50, y'all. What? How dare you drop into this area? Alright, where are we going? Ooh, wow. Okay, let's do this, people. I see a dude up there. Man, I could have sworn I just saw a guy jump off that roof. We'll go around this way. This gun sucks. We gotta get something better. Man, I hear another crate. Oh, it must be that grocery store outside. Yep, I knew there was going to be someone in there. Sorry, you guys. Damn it. That was sweet, though. That was a sweet kill from that dude. 44. Anyone get a lucky 4-4? Oh, Sutter. Hey, sorry if you don't like the way I play, man. I'm just trying to get people wins. You'll be alright, though, brother. I promise. Behind you. No, not behind me. Dead in front of me. Alright, let's get in here, people. Let's get in this game. Oh, the crate was behind me. I never saw it, Randy. Kimmy, you had 44? You just kicked down the door, bust out the 4-4. Yeah! Congratulations, Kimmy. Send your information, whatever address you're comfortable with us having. We don't share anything. You have my word on that. It's on video. I've said it a bunch. Send it here. Write down whatever you'd like me to write on there. If you don't want me to write anything, you just want me to sign it, I'm happy to do that for you. And who you'd like it to. And we'll get that done. And I send my photos out at the end of the week. So the sooner you get it in, the quicker chance you have of getting it this week, meaning tomorrow. And if you don't get it to me this week, then it'll go out next Friday. They always go out Friday or Saturday. Congrats. Christina, I'm sorry. But, smart bet, way to not have any faith in me. Ah, you got disconnected for being sorry? That's, alright, I'll do better, jeez. Jonathan, I know it's not been a good day, but this is going to be even worse because I'm jumping on the train. This is a train one, you guys. Bet high, unless I live long enough to make it to that first tunnel. Then bet long. Bree, you just summed up the whole point of this stream. Get my mute on. Never want to have to hear anybody. There we go. There we go. There's some smart train bets right there. Isaac, you already won, so you better be getting it for someone else next time, sucker. Sean Sargent, welcome to the stream. Sutter's going 76. Sutter, that's a lot of faith even for the train, man. I'm telling you, especially the way I'm playing today. Come on, man. John Finley, that's a sucker's bet. You're lucky you're not betting real money. I'd make you take it back. You can bet 13, whoever said that. I'm sorry who's ever hurting, man. I don't know what the pain is, but I'm sorry you're hurting. Sending you good wishes, good vibes. For fishing expeditions, Isaac, I'll fish with you. Don't worry, you don't have to. Send me your gamer tag, and I think you have before, but send me your gamer tag on Twitter or on Xbox or both, and we'll do a fishing expedition. There's dogs now too. I haven't played since the dogs came in. All right, 5 seconds, y'all. 5 seconds. Here we go. Don't forget, guys, Catan tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time here in Los Angeles. We go live every Friday. Well, almost every Friday. But we're live tomorrow again. It's our flagship show. We get tons of views, and it's all because of you guys. So please tell your friends. It's always a good time. And who knows, maybe one of these games you'll see me take down the whole team. Oh, what did we call when I go to the port? Port Prinze. But somebody had something that was better than Port Prinze. Oh, Wild Industry. Absolutely. Yeah, bro. I have you on my chat list. You can steal keys and vaults filled with gold. Yeah, I shall do it, Captain. Alright, let's land on a tower. This tower looks good. Bree, I have played with followers, and I used to do a Call of Duty with followers, and we kind of have our own party and just go raise a ruckus. So we'll do that again. I just really want to get a friggin' win in this damn game, and I just can't win because I friggin' suck. I just want to be good. Alright, I'm better. This is the one, baby. This is the one. Snap. That's how it happens. You say this is the one, and then the gods of war say this is not the one. You will in fact die. Oh, I forgot to jump on a train. You guys, I'm sorry. My brain is not with it. You guys, I'm just not... I can't think today. I'm sorry, y'all. The next one will be a train jump, I swear. I'm telling you guys, man. This thing's got me real riled up. I promise you this, if guys like Andrew Yang, who's a smart dude, keep having these conversations with the wrestling sort of pundits like Chris Van Vliet, and that was the thing I retweeted this morning, was his interview with Andrew. Something's going to happen, and I promise you, if they get too much pressure to do that, they're going to sell. They're going to sell. Straight up. I mean, he put in $50 million to give his XFL players insurance. $50 million. And the pro wrestlers are sitting there like, yo, what? For real? Okay. All right. We made you that money that gave you the XFL twice, but okay. Like, that's some crazy psychology, especially if you're in your 20s. That really messes with your head. Or if you're older and you've dealt with a bunch of injuries, you're on your last legs, this is your last run, and you see that, it messes with you, man. It messes with your head. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just like, I'm not in the, I'm not locked in. Not that I've ever won when I am locked in, but we've gotten a lot of top 10s. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. I can't even grab a damn ladder. I mean, y'all see me struggle to pick up guns today. What is going on, man? See, y'all don't see me get upset when, like, actors are having issues with the Screen Actors Guild or with the Producers Guild, because I'm only friends with, like, 2 or 3 actors. But I have a lot of friends that are wrestlers because they're just more blue collar, and I connect to them a lot more. Shit, I like so few actors. When I found one I really liked, I married her ass. That's how hard it is to find a girl that's in this business that you can connect with, that's not all about themselves. And then you, in the same time, can't be all about yourself. And that's hard as an actor. You're in your 20s and all these people are telling you how great you are, and you haven't even decided what kind of a person you are yet. Yeah, because you don't have enough life experience, and eventually go, I must be great, and then you're a piece of crap. So it's tough, man. I got lucky. And Sarah and I found each other at the right time, and we just had the right click. But I'm telling you, man, it's hard for a lot of cats out there. All right, where are we? What's going on? I hear someone in the bushes out here. You guys heard those bushes rustle, right? This is not good. I know he's not above me. Nobody's in here, though. Oh, maybe I just heard like electricity or something. For real, y'all. Sorry for being so like scatterbrained today. Patricia, fortunately, my mom got me hip at an early age, a long time ago. I was real upset because I was kind of a dork when I was a kid. I have a lot of friends, and my mom said, "Baby, people are gonna find a reason to hate you no matter what. So like what you like and screw everything else." And for whatever reason, you know, you reject most of the information your parents give you, good or bad. Figures, good or bad, but for whatever reason, it just really resonated with me and clicked with me at the time, and I just stopped caring what people think. I stopped caring. I mean, criticism's one thing. Like, if I respect your opinion, I want to know it. But like, as far as like when I was in school and stuff like that, or in the modern age with like social media, like if I don't know you, if you haven't earned my respect in some way, shape, or form, good or bad, it don't matter. Which is why when I was in the 90s, when I was making movies, and everyone was like, oh, you're so great, you're this, you're that. I was like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm good. I already have my friends. I don't need any more. Thank you. Goodbye. Sorry, peeps. Maybe we got a winner, though. 60? 60-60? Hey, Miracle Allen, by the way, if you wouldn't have just written he'll jump train next, I would have already forgotten. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. Yeah, Sophie, you know, artists have such a desire to please, and so many of us regardless of the art, are beta personalities, meaning, and that's not an insult, there's just simply three personalities. We're all three and there's a dominant one. And the beta personality is very susceptible to compliments and criticism. So you tell them they're great, that makes them feel good. You tell them they suck, that makes them feel bad. The alpha doesn't care what you think. They've already decided how they feel. And the omega personality just wants to know what your motives are. That's more what I am. Someone goes, oh, your money. I'm like, well, they want something. And they usually do. But yeah, so it's tough. It's tough to tell someone to be something that they're just inherently not. And with streamers, especially young streamers coming up and social media, and you guys having this ability to affect them or affect them. Yeah, affect them. It's tough, and you see a lot of them cracking under the same kind of pressures that, you know, you see young Hollywood people go through who are still trying to fit. Yourself, stars, thank you very much. That you see young people go through. It's tough, man. They'll play the games you want them to play. They'll play the style you want them to play in. They'll do whatever you say, and then when they stop streaming, it's kind of like, where do they go? And I worry so much about them. And that's not even talking about the marathon streamers and how dangerous that is. There was a streamer a long time ago, she calls me Twitch Dad. And I wish that I could have been that for a lot of streamers, but Twitch never dug me. They never showed us any love, which is why we're here. But yeah, man, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world, and you really have to, was it Shakespeare, know thyself? You got to know yourself. But how do you do that without heartbreak and failure and failure in a safe environment? Failure with fame and cameras on you is not a safe environment. And it makes people do terrible things, man, to compensate. I was just raised by some cats who weren't going to let that happen to me because it happened to my father. For those of you who don't know, he was mad famous in the 70s, had a #1 show in America, was a huge stand-up comic, just stole the Caesar's Palace gig from that scumbag Bill Cosby, and then just couldn't deal with the pressures of this business, and because of drugs and a lot of other stuff, ended up taking his own life with a pistol to the head. And that's the extreme of what fame and this business and the pressures can do to you. And then the small side is just depression, and that's not small, right? That's just like, I don't have a sense of self, and I don't know what to do. It just leads to worse things, and then everything in between. My pops was 22 years old when he died. 22. You know how much stuff I knew at 22? Zero. And if I didn't have cats looking out for me, forget it. I'd have ended up just like him. Fortunately, I did. And so I try to bring that to video games because I love them. I try to bring that to video gamers and streamers because I love them. And this shit's important. This shit's important. They're dealing with stalkers. They're dealing with everything that actors and musicians and athletes have ever had to deal with. It's hardcore. All right, well, train jump. Sorry, train jump. We're jumping on a train. My bad. I'm very moral today. If you've noticed, I'm on the high ground. The moral high ground. I have the moral high ground, Anakin. Your argument is futile. I can't do an Obi-Wan Kenobi voice, sorry. There's the train. Freight train Fred. Here we go, guys. Randy, that's fair. If I forget the train, that's fair. Pardon. Or as Steve Martin would say, excuse me. Or the French version. He's excusez-moi as well. Freight train Fred. Alright, we're going to hide out for now, because that guy's got a better gun and armor, probably. And when we get in the tunnel... Damn, that dude took everything. When we get in this tunnel, we're going to bail. Is he still on the tree? Yeah, he is. Crap. He's going to see us if we go there. Oh, no, he saw us. He for sure saw us. And we have nothing. We didn't get the kill, but we made him jump off. That's something. Alright, y'all. I think we made him jump off. Oh, crap! Damn it! Why? He didn't jump off! Dang it! Back in this damn gulag. I swear to God, I spent more time in the gulag than in the Warzone today. Anthony, I don't know anything about what Star Wars is trying to do. I promise. They don't tell anyone. Hey, stop throwing rocks at me, guys. Let's just get along. Man, I cleared that? Alright. 97. Anybody guess 97? Sorry, y'all. Sophie, my own bed. I almost cussed. Mother truckers should be paying me rent. I feel like I own that gulag at this point. Yeah, sure, that's what it is. Allison Briggs, we thank you at GEGGHEAD for all our stars. All our contributors thank you, even when they're not here. Appreciate that. You have been disconnected for sucking royally at this game. Please try again. And please, try not to suck so hard. Seventh. Talk show time, right? Today we'll be speaking about the literary technique known as Bildungsroman. Teach y'all what Star Wars and Harry Potter and Jane Eyre and all that's really about. A required network service has failed, alright? Try again. Or also known as the orphan in literature. Well established in the Victorian era, it then bled into Western literature and even comics. And what is Earth's fascination with the orphan? Today on Warzone. Orphan syndrome, y'all. Everybody's favorite character, Wood. They always get a special teacher in their life. They always become disenfranchised with said special teacher at some point. And they all learn a lesson at the end when they grow up. Randy. Ah, yes. Spectrum Internet Services. Everyone's favorite. But our light's green, so at least y'all can see me today. 23. Jordan. Here we go. We're back in it. Y'all were like, what did he say? A building Roman? What? Bildungsroman. It's a German word. Although the Brits try to take credit for that style. They made it more relevant, but only because books were able to be spread wider in that time. Otherwise, Germany really started that literary technique. But it worked for Harry Potter. It worked for Master Luke. It works in video games. We all love Hitman. Or every Star Wars game ever made. Yo, what? Checking for update now. Alright. We got booted on that one. We're alright. There you go, Patricia Marr. We're giving all kinds of educational information today. Way to spell it right, too. You looked that up. No way. Amanda Rose Hutchison, we thank you for those stars. Everyone at GEGGHEAD thanks you for those stars. They thank you even more than me. They're the ones receiving them. You taught my oldest German as a prank. He thinks Krampus is real. Oh, James, you got... Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. All right, we're going to just try to exit out of all that and just try it again. They're trying to keep us... They do. That's right, Isaac. They're scared of us. That's what it is. They're scared of us. Let's try this again. Oh, do you really? Well, then that's cheating. Of course you got to spell it correctly. By the way, I'm part German. My dad changed his name. It was Prinze to Prinze when he became famous. And my great-great-grandmother was a famous German opera singer named Marie Prinze. And she performed and headlined at the Opera House in Austria back in the day. I've been to Germany many times, visited my family there in München and in Garmisch, and been all around the country, and I love it. And you guys get credit for the orphan in literature, not my brothers and sisters in the UK. So Boomskis. Boomskis, that's German for deal with it. Jose, if they hire Woodsy for that, I would do it anytime he wanted me. Anytime. Oh, what's up, Jillian Gray? Yeah, come here and talk to me. Hang out with me. But I appreciate you watching there, too. James, the only way I can answer that question for you, yes, is if you guys have access to Peacock, which is the NBC Universal's new streaming service. So if you guys have access to that, then yeah, you'll be able to see Punky. If not, then I shall regale you with stories from the set when we start in October. And my stream hours will also change in October once I start work, and I'll start streaming evenings and nights. I know that'll screw up some people. Okay, so they're not liking us at all right now. Wait, whoops. So we're going to quit all the way out of that and try again. Oh, here's some games I'm playing, guys. If you want to catch me in Grand Theft Auto, I'm in there a lot. Wasteland 3, I just started playing. It's hard as hell, but it's pretty fun. Super Mega Baseball, I haven't played Undermine yet. I just downloaded it, and I was watching some UFC fights on ESPN. So there you go. Yeah, James, the pilot's really funny, and when I first signed on, they were saying, hey, we want to make sure it's funny, but we don't just want it for kids. We want to deal with some like adult stuff too. And they really have, like, because of the virus, all their scripts are done already. So they've shared some storylines and things like that. So I'm really hyped on getting to do the show. We're doing 9 more episodes, so our first season will be a total of 10 episodes, I believe. And hopefully people dig it. Hopefully people sign up with memberships to the network, and if they do and we get enough and they love us, then we'll come back. Alright, let's see if this Warzone wants to be nice. There we go. Something's for sure going on, man. Something funky. Amy, I do, but why is your 13-year-old playing Grand Theft Auto 5? I mean, I guess I was watching rated R movies when I was 13. Never mind. I pretty much saw everything and heard everything. My bad. Do your thing. I turned out so-so. Let he who hath no sin cast the first stone. Vonnie, right on. Albert, that's funny, man. That show's cool, right? Little Cobra Kai. My son just saw Karate Kid 2 and got to see the epic first moment with the enemy deserves no mercy. Yeah, honk. And he's 7 and just about died laughing. He made me rewind it like 10 times. What's up, Scotland? My favorite line ever in a movie is from Trainspotting, when he says, "It's shite being Scottish, the lowest of the low, and no amount of fresh air is gonna change that, Tommy." And his accent was so harsh and hardcore, you couldn't help but bust out at that. Ralph, Ralph or Rafe, I don't know how to properly pronounce your name, apologies. But I have not started it yet. Like, I've thought about it in a philosophical sense, but I haven't put pen to paper. Dang, man. No love up in the club. Let me get in this game. Alright, just let us play. Just let us play. I promise not to suck. Just let us play. Oh, really? No way, man. Chosen's coming through. Now to you, I am dead. That's what Sato says to his nephew. Remember that? I am dead to you, uncle. Remember? What's up, Texas? How you doing, Tejas? British Ralph equals Ralph. Alright, cool, Ralph. Wait, what about Ray Fiennes? How's he spell his name? He's a Brit, isn't he? Or does he spell it Ralph, so it's Rafe? Or is that some of that crazy Welsh stuff? all them crazy Welsh names. My wife worked with this really good actor named Johan, and I would hear him speak Welsh to his daughter. I was like, yo, what the hell? What language is that, man? He was breaking down Welsh for me. I was like, yo, y'all are crazy. Alright, guys. We're getting some legit bets in here, and I'm going to get you a legit winner. We already have one winner today. These fires in LA are no joke. Fire from the depths of hell and you can smell the smoke. What rap group? Name them. Name them right now. Alright, guys. Here we go. Come on, somebody get that. Someone know the rap group. You guys are like, screw the rap group. I'm getting my bet in. Place your bets. Man, what was the Port Prinze name? I keep forgetting. Man, a little choppy. Audio's a little choppy. The light's still green, so the trap's clean, but internet is funky right now. Come on, Spectrum, step it up. See, they spent all their money on that Lakers deal. They're like, yeah, your internet's gonna suffer a little bit. Let me check this little spot first. No armor, of course. Welcome to Warzone, the game where we don't like to give you armor. Anybody get the rap group? Crane operator Freddie. Randy, you did not even get a F sound in there in any way, shape, or form. Fireman Fred, Freight Train Fred, PH Pharmaceutical. But if you want to spell pharmaceutical with F, you be my guest, man. I'm out of here. Will we make it? No. Yes, we made the climb. Holy crap. But still, no armor up here, man. That's weak. Alright, we got one. We got one. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, you guys. I don't know where that guy was shooting me from, but he shot the hell out of us, man. Where was that dude? Whatever, I'm out of here. You can kiss my butt. Kiss my butt. Someone just jumped out of their truck right there. I think they're looking for me. Alright, I'm going to try to steal this guy's truck and get the hell out of here. Peace, bro. Not liking this weird laggy sound thing going on. Not liking it. Alright, I'm just gonna buy armor. Screw it. Anybody else feel like someone's right there? There he is. Whoa! We even had the drop on that guy. Not dropped enough. Oh, I probably should have been looking. Wrong way. Nothing you can do there. Anyone with an 80. Guys, this next one's going to be my last game because I got to make lunch for my kids. I'm making them something special to them. Doing some chicken nachos, some fresh grilled chicken, some black beans, some cheese, some corn, and some tortilla chips. Megan, I definitely did not, but I saw that comment. The arsenal of moves that I've got. Pfft, what, bro? What arsenal have you seen, man? Man, this internet is janky today. Or whatever it is, man. Come on, let us in. I mean, I guess I'll just blame my internet for sucking, but still. Whatevs. Wait, post-fight of what, Daniel? I love Wayne. Do you know Wayne? I speak to Wayne 2-3 times a week, no joke. He's in Vegas now, but we still speak 3 times a week. I talk to him about my boxing on a heavy bag, combinations I should work on. I send him videos, he sends me videos. You can get my cookbook, Randy, on Amazon. It's called Back to the Kitchen. And the website backtothekitchenbook.com might still be there. Otherwise, just go to Amazon. So your dad, the scar I got was from working on a car. What scar? I don't think I have a scar from... I mean, I've worked on cars before. Back in the 90s in New Mexico when I was in high school, I worked on a 67 Fastback. And in the late 90s, I was still working on cars, but I don't think I have a scar from one of those. This scar I got from sliding down a slide with a broken flagpole. Me and my cousin were whacking each other playing Star Wars, and I slid down the slide and the pole hit the ground before I did, and whap, big old chunk of meat came out. My mom freaked out, grabbed it, took me to the doctor with the meat, and was like, stitch up my boy. And then this one I got in summer camp. This one I got in a fight, and this one is from when I was born. The little dent on the side right there. They had to put the tongs on my head to help pull me out because I was a 10-pound baby. My mom was in labor for like 23 hours. That's what she gets. We seriously just get booted. All right. Download canceled. Yeah, let's redo this update that doesn't exist. The man whose last name was Bellardini. Man, it could have happened. I've been hitting the head a lot, and I don't remember a ton from like my teen years. So you never know, but off the top of my head, I don't remember. Randy, 10-pound babies. So we're done trying to play Warzone. I'm not going to argue with a computer. It just doesn't want to be our friend today. And we only had 10 minutes anyhow, and that would have been the one, which would have been longer than 10 minutes. So congratulations, Warzone. You defeated me today, but you did not defeat the GEGGHEAD family because we had a winner despite your BS. And they almost made me cuss. Not you, game, my people, but in a really funny way. And I love whoever did that. That made me laugh. Yeah, 10-pound babies are no joke, but we're the sweetest. Yes. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time, here in Los Angeles, Virtual Catan, right there. Bam. Stay hydrated, my brothers and my sisters. Got big love for all y'all. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, I wish all of you a very good evening and good game.